A couple are behind bars after the newborn baby was almost beaten to death for crying too much. At 7:37 p.m. on Sunday the 19th of November, authorities responded to the Juniper Hills apartment complex at 855 Louisville Road in Frankfort, Kentucky and reported a medical distress call. When officers arrived, they entered Unit 118 and found an unresponsive 4-week-old baby with blue lips, blue colour around her eyes, and possibly an obstructed airway. She also had injuries on her head and neck. Medics transported the baby to Frankfort Regional Medical Center, then transferred her to University of Kentucky Children's Hospital for additional treatment due to the severity of her injuries. The suspect, the girl's father, 29-year-old Aaron Fredrickson, told officers on scene that he intentionally physically assaulted the baby in an attempt to quiet her crying. Aaron's girlfriend, the baby's mother, 19-year-old Helena Herbert, told detectives that she'd been aware of Aaron's abusive behaviour towards their daughter since the beginning of November and had witnessed him causing physical injury to the newborn. She added that he told her of attempting to smother the baby with his hand multiple times and that she was afraid that he would hurt the baby further in future. Aaron was arrested and charged with abuse of a child and domestic violence assault. He's held at the Franklin County Jail on a $1 million bond. Detectives said Helena had known of the abuse for several weeks and did nothing to stop it or report the matter to police. She was charged with abuse and failure to report neglect and abuse. She's also held at the Franklin County Jail on a $1 million bond. Police said the child is still being treated for multiple serious and potentially life-threatening injuries. The investigation into the matter continues. A middle school teacher is accused of exchanging nude photos and videos with a 14-year-old male student over Snapchat. On the afternoon of Friday, the 17th of November, 30-year-old Caitlin Barnes from Boonville Junior High School in Arkansas was arrested at her home in Fort Smith and was charged with multiple child sex offences. Authorities said that Caitlin admitted sending the boy sexually explicit photos and videos of herself and directed him to do the same to arouse or gratify her sexual desires. The exchange took place during the night while they were at their own homes between the 17th and the 19th of October. The juvenile's mother learnt of the exchange and handed her son's iPhone over to authorities on the 20th of October, where explicit images and videos were found. Caitlin's been charged with sexual indecency with a child, producing, directing or promoting a sexual performance by a child, unlawful use of a communication device, and computer child pornography. She was held at the Logan County Detention Center, and on Monday the 20th of November, she was released on a $25,000 bail. Caitlin's since been sacked from the school. 30-year-old Christopher Trayvon Smith is behind bars for assaulting his 20-year-old pregnant girlfriend. On the afternoon of Wednesday the 22nd of November, Christopher went over to his girlfriend's house in San Antonio, Texas, to discuss a message she sent to her ex-husband. The victim told Christopher that she contacted her ex-husband to discuss their divorce and children. Christopher told her that she shouldn't have contacted him and punched her in the face several times. He then grabbed her by the neck and pinned her against the bedside table, continuing to assault her. The victim sustained injuries on her lip, right shoulder, rib cage and legs. The victim told officers that Christopher sprayed water on the bathroom floor and told her to tell her parents she slipped. He then fled the scene and was later arrested. Christopher's charged with assault of a pregnant person and felon in possession of a firearm, and he's held at the Bexar County Jail on a $90,000 bond. The investigation into the matter continues.